technology of his coming to bear on coming to fight to help out against these evil Human Torches, and Aldrich Killian, and it's like, yes, this is awesome to see. You see all these different Iron Man suits doing all kinds of cool different things. I'm like, yes, see, Tony is amazing. These suits are amazing. We like the suits. The suits are good, and then it's like, yes, you're doing that. And you see Tony flying around and getting into Iron Man suits and trying to fight Aldrich, who's like, smashing them and doing all kinds of stuff. And he's and the Human Torches are fighting. And then Rhodey shows he's more than just his suit by by basically saving the president from these two evil Human Torches, using his wits. He doesn't have a suit on, so he uses wits. To me, the Iron Patriot suit was not very good though, because and I can understand why they changed things. It was a convoluted backstory. Norman Osborn was supposed to be in that suit, but they said we can't do that. They decided that's kind of a huge thing, Spider-Man stuff going on. So they decided to have Rhodey in there, and I was like, okay, fine, you change it, fine with me, as long as it's cool. It wasn't really that cool. It was pretty weak. It got taken out by a fiery handshake. And then later, Aldrich was able to make it open up. I guess as an emergency failsafe, when it gets too hot, it will open up to let someone out, so they don't get killed. I guess. But yeah, that was weird. It was really weird. But still, and then of course also the gun on the shoulder. Did that even fire? I don't even know what kind of gun that was. It was not that well done. And then for the final bit of that suit, the thing with that suit, you have Tony, Rhodey get the president out of the suit, get into the suit, and use it to fly him away. Now I'm like going, okay, this could work. The suit could fly away. This is the president of the United States. There's probably a group of people, there's probably Secret Service agents and other people waiting to extract him, nearby. So he could fly away, find these people, give him the president, and come back and help Tony, because, my gosh, he needs it, But he never comes back, oh my god, what was that for? So it was weird. But then, you have some dumb stuff that started happening. Pepper has been infected with extremis, so I'm like, oh no, Pepper could get blown up, could blow up if that stuff. We've seen that happen. Someone get blown up, the extremis doesn't work right, So I'm like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Tony gotta get that out of her. That stuff's crazy stuff. So I'm like, seeing that she's been infected. Aldrich is like, haha, I infected your girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, for leaving you on the roof, abandoning you on the roof. Nice. So then we keep on going, and we're fighting. And I think what happens is, no, I saw it. So then you have that happen. You see an Iron Man suit locks in on Pepper. Now, I'm sure Tony's told Jarvis to do that. To say, hey, lock in on anybody with extremis and attack them. But, this is Jarvis. Okay? This is not some random AI. This is Jarvis. Okay? I'm pretty sure he knows who Pepper is. Okay? Think about the Iron Man suits. I'm pretty sure they have microphones and cameras. As well, so they can actually hear and see who they are flying at and shooting at. So for any of these suits to be like, oh, there's someone with extremis, I'm gonna fly at them. It's really stupid. They know who it is. And then it's like Tony. You see Tony's earpiece is a good yard away, and it's like, oh no, I can't talk to him. Oh no, I can't say anything. I'm like, what? He can hear you. I'm sure he can hear you. What? So it's just ridiculous when it happened. And then it gets even worse, because then it's like, you see Pepper, instead of saying, hey Jarvis, stop, it's me, you see her, or see her CG body double flip up into the air and punch, dragon punch through the thing like it's nothing. I'm like, okay. I don't remember any foreshadowing of that. There was no, what's it called? No, hey, I'm gonna, do this. I'm gonna, there was nothing really there. No gymnastics, no martial arts training, no foreshadowing of any of that. It was just her just flipping around. They didn't even, you didn't even see a scene of the Human Torches forcing her to train, you just saw her just do it out of nowhere. Now, of course, the extremists, I think there was a foreshadowing of that it can actually help you with, mess with your brain and make you do things you couldn't do before. But really? You know, made no sense to me. And then it's like, yeah, you see a part where Aldrich basically it has Tony on the ropes, and Pepper hits him over the head with like a pipe, you know, and knocks him away. That makes sense. That actually makes sense because it's like you have a guy, you have someone who does not have super strong, who basically has no real fighting skills. You know, trying to do something even the odds. Okay, they would grab a weapon and they would basically just use it as best they could. You know, they would definitely try to use it as best they could. That's what would happen. So yeah, and with Extremis giving her more strength, her hitting Aldrich and causing him to fly away made sense. But her flip kicking and uppercutting and doing all this crazy other stuff made no sense at all. It was really stupid. I did not like it at all. That was just one of the stupidest moments in the whole movie, But yeah, we're not done yet. Then, after all that, also Mark 42 does my favorite thing. Mark 42's favorite, the thing I like most about Mark 42 happened in this scene. Tony has it come in pieces, it's flying around in pieces. He has it come off of him, go onto Aldrich, and then self-destruct. So I'm like, yes, Aldrich is now almost dead. That thing is gone. Make something better next time, Tony. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, very much. So yeah, I did not like Mark 42. It was not a very good suit. But anyway, so after all that. So, Pepper's able to use part of Iron Man's suit and one of the tank missiles or whatever to blow up Aldrich and finally finish him off, and now he's dead. But then she's like, ticked off about the whole superhero life or something. So, yeah, we're going to miss our bus, I think. Just about, yeah. But that's okay. We'll miss our bus, but there's other ways to do it. Yeah, we'll be fine. Now, other ways to do it. So basically, then it's like, okay, we're going. We're doing stuff. It's happening. And next thing so it's like, so then it's basically like this. She's ticked off about this whole superhero life. She's ticked off about how dangerous this stuff is. And Tony, I guess, as a way to show that how much that he loves her more than anything else, tells Jarvis to blow up all the suits. And here's the deal. That's probably why Rhodey flew off because the game in the movie was trying to make sure that you knew Rhodey was going to survive, that Rhodey was okay, that his suit wasn't going to blow up. But I'm pretty sure that Rhodey, that Jarvis, could tell if an Iron Man suit has nothing in it, no one in it, is empty, or has a person in it. And if so, I'm sure that he can choose to not blow it up. So that was really stupid. And then you have the fact that you're seeing all these suits explode and it's fireworks and it's like the movie and Pepper and everybody are like, wow, isn't it so pretty? I'm like, no! Thousands of dollars, millions of dollars of awesome hardware that can protect people against evil human torches and stuff is exploding all around you. This is bad. This is really bad. I don't like this. This is horrible. It's one of the worst things ever. But technology, you're just wasting it. You're wasting it. I'm like, what? What the heck is this? And then it gets even worse because then you see Tony get all the shrapnel taken out of his chest. And I'm like, okay, I can understand that. Shrapnel get taken out of his chest. They must have figured out a way to do it. Fine with me. And then, and I'm like, okay, fine. You can still make a nice suit, and do cool stuff with it. That technology is amazing. The architecture technology and the armor around it is amazing. So you can still do some crazy stuff with this. Then you see him go like, okay, standing on the seashore, where his house used to be, holding the arc reactor that used to be in his chest. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he has that. That's fine with me. And I'm like, he's narrating. He's saying, oh yes, the Iron Man suit. Was like a cocoon. I come out stronger because of it. I'm like, wait a minute. A cocoon is usually something that once you come out of, you don't go back into. What are you saying? What are you saying? Then I see him throw his arc reactor chest piece into the sea. I'm like, what? First of all, that's some of the best technology in the world, and you're throwing it into the sea. And then it's like second, you didn't even frame it like the original one. In the Iron Man 1, you framed that old thing that you made in the cave. And it came in handy later. But this one, which is way better. You're just gonna throw that into the sea. You know, bullcrap. And then it's like this. What if that hits a rock? You have a thing that's like a nuclear bomb or worse, and you just throw it. You know, that could explode, take out the city. You know, I'm sorry. You know, irresponsible, ridiculous. And then he says, of course, that's the last part of the movie. I am Iron Man. As he drives off in his expensive sport car, and I'm like, seeing this, I'm like, Tony, I have a question. Are you sure you got all those Human Torches? Those evil Human Torches. Are you sure you got them all? No, you're not sure. Okay, there could still be some of those guys. Also, there's several other people you have to worry about. There's a guy called Crimson Dynamo. There's a guy called the Beetle. There's a guy called Victor Von Doom. You know, who has an army of his own, armor and army of his own. Okay, there's all kinds of other people out there. There's the real Mandarin. Okay, so he's real. I don't care what anyone says. He's real. There's all this stuff. All these people are out there, and they're basically they're escalating. Okay, they're getting armor, weapons that are much better than anything else out there. All right, and that's not even talking about Thanos and all these other guys. You gonna tell me, you know, that you're Iron Man without your suit? Fine, but you're gonna need your suit against these guys. You know, I'm sorry. Think about what happened. There was an actual scene. Think about what happens if someone tries to punch through Kevlar with that. With the evil Human Torch punched through a guy wearing Kevlar. You know, it was like a local sheriff, and she just punched through him. You know, just went right through him like a Terminator. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, that's not gonna do it. You need armor. You need that stuff. And it was really stupid to see that they were like, yeah, we don't, yeah, whatever. You know, stuff. And then it's like the legacy thing was like, you had this little kid who's like 8 years old, who's hanging out with Tony for some reason and helping him with his stuff, and Tony gives him some gifts at the end. I'm like, okay, that's interesting, but still, he's not going to be the most. He's not ready to take up the mantle. Like in Dark Knight Rises, the guy who played Robin, he was ready to take up the mantle, but this guy's not. So I'm like, what the heck? You know, what's going on here? You know. So overall, and so yeah, it was just not a fun movie for me. And then we go on to the next thing. You know, Ultron, Age of Ultron, show off some dark side stuff about the technology, and that's fine. Then you had other stuff going on. But then it's like Tony has to use technology to fight against that technology, and that was great. I like seeing that. And I'm making this shorter this time. I'll talk about more in more detail later. Now you have Infinity War with Tony showing off his bleeding edge armor, which is basically the right way to make something where you can see his face, and yeah, he has his armor on. You know, he has the chest. He has a chest thing attached to him that's like nanotechnology. So then, basically, when he wants to basically use his armor, he basically activates the chest thing, and the armor basically comes out of his body, and it goes over his face, and it's nanotechnology, and now he can shape shift and make blades and hammers and anchor himself to the ground, so he has more stability, and make rockets and things, and just that is cool. I got a message. I gotta find what's going on here. That is cool. I am so glad we're past things like Mark 42 and Iron Man 3. Just you know, I'm sorry, but to me, that movie is basically like my back credit card. You know, for the Subject Critic, like the Subject Critic back credit card and stuff. It's not fun. You know, it's one of those things that will always makes me think, why would this guy have this? It makes no sense. It causes all kinds of problems. He doesn't need it. You know, so that's what it does. Now I'm gonna go. I really look forward to when I have like several hours to just talk and just hang out and enjoy. Just you know, and the time will come. Time will come with that. I'll figure out that time. But right now I gotta go catch a bus so I can get to my job, so I can get that going. So then I can pay off these student loans and never go to college again. Yeah. Never. Yeah. You ruined it. You done messed it up. Yes. Thank you. I'm not going to say the name of the college. Yeah, that's another video entirely. But I'll not say the name of the college because I want to put the fear of God in all colleges. Yeah. You done messed it up. And now you lost one. You done lost one. You done lost one. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to college again. I'm going to pay all these student loans, get out of debt, you know, go Financial Peace University. That's where I'm going. And then, you know, buy things I want to buy, do the things I want to do, and it's going to be great. So I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube DeviantArt. Sorry this thing was so long, but that's how it goes when it's something passionate, something wondrous, something that I really want to talk about. You know, and I've probably been practicing it at my job, so, you know, people will probably be saying that when they see it. See you guys next time. Let's see here. Still trying to figure out this camera. Use the touchscreen. Touchscreen.